Okay. Now the assault series that I'm doing has, how would I say, different scenarios. So we're going to cover this scenario first and carry it out. And then I'll do another different type of scenario and cover everything about assault. Important to know, one of the mechanics of this game, it tells you that the marker doing the assault has to have the maximum of 8 strength points. It can make an assault with less. It's just that the maximum is 8 for a marker. The other part of the mechanic, and you'll come across this several times, is that they say that the marker attacks another marker hex to hex. Now that makes it sound like only this marker can assault this marker, and whatever happens to this marker alone. That's not true. It's badly written. What it's trying to tell you is that this marker, this hex, is getting assaulted. And if there are any joining units with this marker, which is the brigade itself, is affected by what happens in this hex. And we'll go over all that. Alright, let's get on with the assault. The first thing that needs to be done in step 1 is that the union totals his strength points. The defender, which is the CSA, adds up, totals their strength points. The USA has got a total of 29 strength points. The CSA has a total of 21. But we're still not done. The next thing that needs to be done in this scenario is we have to look at the experience level and add the experience level with both brigades and add that to the base assault strength. And as we said before, right now it's 29 Union, 21 the CSA. At this time, I am going to say that the experience level for both brigades are at 0 and 1. Since this was their first fight, it's going to be in this bracket here. Now, the Union is 21 red, and the CSA is 12 black. So for the Union, they're seasoned red. Their disorganization level is 0 to 1. I cross-index, and I get 10. So I add 10 to the base assault strength for the Union. And I'll do that right now. So 29 and 10 gives 39 for the Union. And for the CSA, they are black, experienced. They're at 0 to 1 in disorganization, cross-index, and they're 9. So I add 9 to the base assault strength for the CSA. They're 21, and with 9 gives them 30. So we got 39 Union, and we got 30 CSA. The step in this scenario is to subtract 39 from 30 and find out what the difference is. Well, it's obvious that it is plus 9 for the assaulting brigade. So, take our chart, which is the combat assault table. We roll the die. We get a 1. We look at the die, roll 1, and we look for positive 9. This only goes up to 5 plus. So we stop here, and you'll see the letter S. The Union's assault is successful. Next step is we go to the casualties table. We look for the strength difference, and as we said before, it was positive 9, the maximum was 5, so we go to the strength difference of plus 5. We look here for the die modification, which is plus 3. Now we rolled a 1, so that becomes a 4. We go down to 4, and we got 0.20. We multiply that with the strength of the Unions, or excuse me, with the Unions and CSA's difference. So, take my calculator, because I'm terrible at math, and I'll go 0.20 multiplied by 9. Well, actually I have to go by 0.5 because it's 0.5. Hang on. Okay, so 0.20 multiplied by 5 is 1. Therefore, the casualty is 1. put the decimal point in, and you've got 1.0. So this marker is no longer 8. It is now 7. But we're still not done yet. The Union won the assault. So now the CSA has a choice. The whole brigade can back off 2, or this one marker can back off by itself. If this happens, then the brigade that's left can do a defender's assault. Or the brigade can join the retreat while the Union advances to the occupied hexes that they had. And of course after that you got disorganization for the CSA and penalties for that. We'll get that to another video. This is part 3 of the assault procedure. It is a long procedure. I've got more to show you, and I also got to cover in the next video exactly what happens when these CSA troops do retreat. And I got to conduct a defense assault. It is not a mandatory thing to defense assault, it is an option. If the if the CSA player does not want to do a defense assault, they might as well just back off. Take what's coming to them and let the Union have their way. If they do want to have a defense assault, then this counter will back off, and the remainder will stay and fight a defender's assault. We'll carry it out, and then we'll start with a different scenario.